This is how a popular TikTok star ruined his whole entire life with just one video. Also, if you guys seeing this image right here, this means that 99% of people that watch my content is not subscribed. So if you do enjoy this video at some point, at whatever point, if you do enjoy this video and you decide to hit that subscribe button, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to, but I'm just saying it will be very much appreciated.
The TikTok sensation, known as the mole wizard gnome,
suddenly faces serious charges.
He was terrorizing the people of Poland for many months now.
he's facing up to 10 years.
I've actually never seen this guy. If you guys ever seen this guy on your TikTok or For You page or whatever, let me know. Never even heard of this guy, honestly.
Just 6 months ago, Crawly the Gnome was one of the most trending TikTokers on the whole platform, collaborating with the big names like MrBeast and Oliver Tree. What the hell? In his videos, he would dress up as a little gnome, bursting into malls and recording everyone's reaction. People on the internet loved the silly green creature, and his
Seems like a harmless prank.
videos would get millions of views. Some hated him, some loved him, but his success was undeniable. He had absolutely everything a creator would ever want. So what happened? How did Crawly go from successful career to have whole country hate him? Crawly took his pranks too far. He would do anything for views. From spraying a random person with a fire extinguisher
Okay, that's definitely
to
not a harmless
destroying
prank.
someone's parked car on the street. For that, he received a lot of hate, with comments like, "Get out from Poland and go back to Ukraine, boy. Deportation from Poland, please. I like the gnome, but this is too far." And guess what? After that, he did something so bad that it got him banned not just from Poland, but the whole Europe. And as a cherry on
Imagine doing something so bad that they ban you from the country. From your own country, they ban you. You can't go back to your own country. Like, what do you have to do?
they terminated his TikTok account, basically making him nobody. My name is Pepezilla. I do documentaries on the internet, people, that you most
Shout out
likely
Pepezilla,
never
man.
heard before. And today, we're gonna have a look at Crawly the Gnome, the funny TikToker who did horrible things. And we definitely love that type of content on this channel. But before we start, how have you guys been? Do you drink enough water? This is your daily reminder you probably should drink some. I care about you
Drink some
guys.
water.
And
Drink
if
some
you're
water,
going
man.
through some tough times maybe, just know that it has to rain for a bit for you to be able to see the rainbow. In
That's
early
facts.
2024, Crawly, or by his real name Vladislav, originally from Belarus, started his TikTok career by uploading videos where him and his minions would raid various fast
I've actually seen this. I didn't recognize the creator at the time, but I've definitely seen this video.
foods. They would terrorize every shopping center in the whole
Warszawa.
the main city of Poland. They called themselves Crawly Army, and with getting millions of
Crawly
views on each
Army.
video and
Interesting.
hundreds of comments laughing at their pranks, his ego and passion for pranks grew exponentially. But soon people started getting bored of the same formula getting repeated over and over, so Crawly had to think of some new pranks. He would think of the most crazy stunts, how to grab viewers' attention at costs of anything. The more reaction he would get out of the people in the video, the more bizarre his stunts are, the bigger the views. But there was one video that sparked very negative reaction. In 2003, on 16th of May, he uploaded a video of him getting tackled down by some random guy on a bus. While that was happening, in the background we could see a very scared woman who was trying to get out of there ASAP.
Everybody just confused, and that lady in the back just trying to go. Like, she like, let me off.
Dude, I would knock him the out. Dude, being a clown for 700 views is crazy work. This was the very moment people realized behind Vladislav being silly on camera in funny costumes, it's not so funny for others involved in the video. Somewhere at
Facts,
this
man, you
time,
can't.
people digged up his old photo from school, I suppose, and found out Crawly isn't actually Belarusian as he claimed. In reality, he was from Ukraine, which made people even
Yo.
angrier. Poland helped your land and you are doing this? Go back to Ukraine. Crawly realized it's time for a rebrand, and that's how his gnome era began. He would get insane views on his videos. He knew exactly what he was doing, but the only thing he couldn't control was his ego. From him uploading little artistic movies of himself to YouTube, only receiving 1,000 views, to becoming a worldwide sensation and collabing with biggest names in the industry, only
I seen that. Okay, that's where I seen him from, bro. I knew he did a collaboration with Speed. I'm like, something about him looks familiar. When Speed did go to Poland, he did collaborate with this guy, so
He knew that
at first I
all
was a little
that would be
confused.
ruined by his own ego. But to that I'll get in a minute. I woke up one morning and my For You page was invaded by gnomes. It almost felt like every second scroll was either Crawley himself or someone else catching up on a trend. I found it hilarious, super funny. His TikTok community took this whole Crawley thing to absolutely new level. I even found like 5-minute video on YouTube explaining the lore of gnomes.
We literally have gnomes posting videos telling people to watch out for traps. And we have knights weightlifting and posting about how they're gonna catch all the gnomes.
It's like, what the
What had begun as one gnome running around causing mischief had just developed into an interspecies war.
Dude, what am I even watching?
This is where it starts to get complicated. The wizards were indecisive on whether to stay out of it or not, but as the war raged on, the wizards finally decided to step in.
It's like 2 a.m.
Bro, what is this, bro?
4 hours, and I'm watching some fairy tale fiction. What is this? What am I
Right.
doing with my life? Jesus Christ. There were wizards, fairies. They called it a magical world war. I don't know. Some of you just gotta go
Wow.
outside to this point. What I'm trying to say is, it was
Bro, like, yeah, just go outside, bro. Please.
massive, okay? It was really big. He was doing collab with Mr. Beast. He even had a bid with Oliver Tree where he jumped on his stage. He had the Barkov with I Show Speed, or what in the hell even was that? I don't know. Crawley was pulling
freak?
insane numbers on TikTok with all these collabs. There is no
Imagine
other
seeing
way to
something like
say
that in
this.
public.
He was an absolute legend. And all that was very funny, sure. But apart of that, something more sinister was happening in the background. Crawley didn't really care about anything apart of views. And some could even say that it ain't that big of a deal, right? It's just a gnome. But there was one worker who was forced to leave her job because of this very gnome.
I work in Golden Terrace,
That's like a shopping center in Warsaw.
and the green gnome from the memes has been harassing the employees for a few months now. Too long didn't read, I don't work there anymore. XD. Calling the police, making a scene, harassing the employees, jumping on the counters, jumping into
Fridges? What the f? Okay, whatever.
getting scolded by our boss because, quote unquote, how are you not able to deal with this guy in a stupid hat, Lamau?
Yeah, so it was kind of bad, okay? If this happened once or twice, it would be like, whatever. But Crawley went to the very same shop for over a year. Imagine every time you go to work, you're
A year is crazy, bro. Imagine being an employee, clocking in for that day, and it's just Crawley to come and harass you. Like, bro, what it?
afraid of that little green haha gnome is gonna come. Yeah, it sounds kind of funny, but every day? In my
Right,
opinion,
every
that would
day
be
it gets to a point,
insanely
bro.
annoying. Apart of Paul's already not liking Crawley because of his origin, they now had more reasons to hate on him since he was doing stuff like this.
Yo.
So funny.
And that's why the most viral video on the Polish Twitter at the time was a security guy escorting the gnome out of the store. They even called him a national hero. That's how much people hated that little gnome.
Że każdy będzie zachował się teraz jak facet i każdy będzie reagował na jego zachowanie. Przyjeżdża gość do naszego kraju.
Nah, running in a bathroom like that is crazy.
Reagujmy,
That's
nie bądźmy obojętni.
And it
You
looked
could catch
like
a charge
it
for
finally
that, bro.
happened. Gnome videos weren't as popular anymore, and Crawley's hype was dying off. But Vladislav didn't give up, and his TikToks got even worse somehow. Since Crawley had
Bro
a lot
changed
of
characters.
fans on his Telegram channel, it only made sense he used them for content as well. But there was a problem. His fans in the videos were mostly kids who didn't really know what they were doing. They were just happy
Just
to
following
be there with
behind,
someone
exactly.
famous, someone who they liked. What Crawley was doing is, I think, not illegal, but it's definitely annoying as and I'm not even joking now. I have been to Warsaw like a year ago or something, and by the way, I don't know if you guys ever been to Warsaw, but it looks like Slavic New York City. I felt like I'm not even in Europe anymore. Anyway, I was there for like a week or something, and I saw Crawley twice in the same place. And I wish I was joking.
I would've
can
trolled him
only
back. I would've
imagine
trolled
how
him. I would've trolled him.
irritating it must have been for the workers there. But now, we actually get some big stuff. At one of his meetups, Crawley asked his fans to show up in little boxes. And eventually, he had like a little army of boxes or something. It was kind of funny, I would say. Not something you would say every day, but I mean, you're in Poland on the other hand. Okay, whatever. You get my
Yo,
point. So
okay.
first they were having fun, but it went south real quick. All of a sudden, we see Crawley destroying some random car
okay, bro. This is like over the top. Cause all they gonna do is follow behind him, whatever he do. Especially if they know they gonna be on their internet too.
on the street, and little fans jumping around and
Yeah,
joining
destroying people's stuff. That's a violation right there, bro.
in. Crazy. And then there's a clip of Crawley spraying some
It's all
random guy
kids,
with a
bruh.
fire extinguisher on the street. Holy smokes. Like, is he crazy? What's going on? And turns out I wasn't the only one who had this exact reaction. This fuckhead gotta get deported immediately. There's absolutely no way he thought it's a good idea to upload this. This cannot be real. And the reality is,
It's a total fabrication.
it's staged. You all got bamboozled. The car was his, and that fella he sprayed, that was his friend apparently.
Yeah, bro. I don't think nobody's really doing that for real. Too big of a risk, especially for this guy.
But regardless, right after this, he did an oopsie that eventually got him deported from the whole Europe for 10 years. And what he did, you
10 years,
asking?
yo.
He bit the hand that was feeding him, basically.
Польский народ, вообще вся Европа, это куколды, которые с самого детства рождаются в достатке, в хороших условиях, в приятной цивилизованной стране. И у них нету мотивации исконной с рождения. Они совсем согласны, они законопослушные, они вот знаете...
Yeah,
вот
bro, should have just kept quiet, bro.
куколды. Поэтому я вот вообще...
Keep your thoughts to yourself,
европейское население,
man.
оно меня, ну, мне от него. Ужасно, ужасно. Мне бы вот жить в русскоговорящей стране, я бы счастья не знал.
Yeah, okay, honestly, this video pissed me off. Like, I see where he was coming from. There surely are countries where it's a little tougher to live. But no way you're this stupid to say this online on a
Right
platform
on it,
with a
bro. Come on,
100K
bro.
followers or something, with your face in it, and expect like nothing's gonna happen. Because this is a textbook definition of xenophobia. I'm from Belarus, for example. I also didn't have it easy, but like, dude, just chill,
Daddy,
okay?
chill.
And guess what? He actually got what he deserved. He got banned off of TikTok, losing his 6 million followers. He got arrested by the police and eventually deported.
Deported.
To Ukraine.
Dang,
Here we
bro.
have a Polish politician talking about it on Twitter.
Policemen from the Metropolitan Police Headquarters, together with Border Patrol, have arrested the pathological streamer Crawley Vladislav. The man has been passed to the Border Patrol officers, who have begun the process of deporting him from the Republic of Poland.
Yeah,
And
he's
after
cooked,
this,
bro.
it
He
kinda
ain't coming
fell
back.
off. He still re-uploads his old TikToks on YouTube Shorts and Instagram.
All his views
and all the
dropped
comments are basically
drastically, bro.
telling
I don't know if y'all seen the views at the beginning, but bro went from like 1 million plus views, 15 million views, collabing with Speed, Mr. Beast, to, as y'all just seen, 30K views. That's terrible, you know. I really never heard of this guy like that. It's really my first time diving too deep and, you know, figuring out who this guy really is. But obviously you can tell the clout definitely got to him. Bro has nothing left now. What does he really have left? He got deported. His TikTok got banned. He probably still upload on YouTube, but as you've seen, most of them are recycled clips that were already, you know, uploaded, and they're not doing too good themselves. So maybe he can make a comeback. I don't know. Maybe if he switches up his content, switched up the narrative, we'll just have to see. If you guys ever heard of this guy, let me know, bro. Maybe, because maybe I live under a rock or something, but hey.